How's it going, my Battle Squad? It's Michael here, and welcome to an update video for December 31st, 2017. So first things first, I want to apologize for not uploading a video yesterday. I had a situation that was really scary, and yeah, well, it wasn't like I was in self-harm or anything, but no, it's just that yesterday we kind of had a little leak in, my bedroom where I have all my computer and stuff. And yeah, let's just say somebody was taking a bath upstairs in a bathtub that we've never taken a bath in before. And for some reason, we've been moved into our new house for like a year, so no one really used it as a bathtub, just used it as a shower. But anyway, someone took a bath upstairs and there's something wrong with the drain, and the water, instead of going down the drain, went, like, it sprayed out of the drain, the pipe, and then, fouled the wall. And then dropped water from my ceiling in my room. So yeah, all this was happening, and what happened was the direct hit of the water was it was hitting my computer, like the top of my desktop. It couldn't have been so exact and so precise. It was directly hitting my computer. Like, it wasn't like drips. It was like a shower was going. And for some reason, there was nothing there. It was like a direct hit, no stopping whatsoever. It was just downpouring in my computer. And I was in the other room, and I heard the shower running. I was like, huh, that's real weird. I walk in my bathroom, the shower's off, and then I take a look again, and next thing you know what, I hear, I'm looking around, then I hear water in my room, like, what the? And then, yeah, then the whole thing started. So, not only my computer was hit with water, some of my external hard drives were hit, and one of them actually has like little holes at the top so it can breathe. And yeah, water was going into that, and I was freaking out. So I grabbed a bunch of trash cans to put, I don't know, just to have put, where the water's dropping. I just want to go into something. And I had to pull out my desk, unplug stuff, move my computer over. And yeah, anyways, it was really stressful. I thought I killed my computer. And I thought all my external hard drives were dead because water was going inside the hard drives. But I let everything dry. I mean, my computer, it was on, so I knew it was fine when I shut it off. Like, I shut it off completely, unplugged it, but I don't know, maybe at some point, if water went inside and I plugged it in, then, destroy my motherboard, then I was just hoping that wasn't going to be the case. But it turns out my computer, my hard drives were completely fine. My DS capturer was also hit too, but water doesn't really go through it, so it ended up being okay. And yeah, my hot pog was hit, my new Elgato was hit. Anyways, it was nuts. It was ridiculous. But anyways, I guess really my Elgato wasn't, but it was more my hot pog. I was getting like a little bit on my Elgato, like just spraying off my hot pog onto the Elgato, but it didn't get real wet. I mean, I think it just got like a few drips on top, but it was scary. And yeah, anyways, yeah, that was my day yesterday, so that's why I didn't get an upload. And I have a video on Twitter if you want to go check it out, at TheBattlePro. And it wasn't like water going through. We turned off the bathtub, and we also I don't know, it was basically, I had a trash can under it for probably about a half hour, and then I shot the video. But yeah, I was so stunned, and I was so nervous, I didn't want to turn anything on, just to find out if anything was broken. And, everything was fine. So I was there in time before my computer and hard drives got destroyed. So that was wonderful. And yeah, the video on Twitter just shows my ceiling and what damage the water did to the ceiling. But yeah, my computer is fine, so it's all good. But that's not the point of this video. And this video is going to be about, of course, my New Year goals and stuff. And yeah, every year I do a goals type video for the YouTube channel, kind of like as a tradition. I know a lot of people do it on Twitter. They just post their goals. Mine's actually a video. And, I just like doing that just because it's always fun. It's easier to go on YouTube and look up, okay, 2016 year goals or whatever, stuff like that. But yeah, that's just how I do it. And I know I think I still have all my goals videos up. So if you want to go check those out, majority of them I don't make the goals, mainly because a lot of them were tough, and other ones because I was so inactive, I didn't make my goals, which happens to be the theme for 2017, but we'll go into that further as we go over the goals from last year. But before we do that, let's just do this year in review by TubeBuddy. So here we go. Let's go back. Oh baby, here we go. Back to January 1. We began with 8.9 thousand subscribers, 2.15 million views, and 1.34 thousand uploads, which is pretty good. Then my top 3 videos based on views: Pokemon Insurgents, and number 1, okay, it was that. Okay, Premium Collection box opening, Pokemon TCG. So, cool. So subscribers gained, everything was down this year. So, yeah, that was expected. Look at all that. It's like 33% on all my stuff, like, decreased. So, yeah, I have a lot to talk about for all that, but it's not a big deal. As they say right here, it's more than just numbers. It's about the friends you made, the audience you've grown, and the challenges you overcome. And, yeah, so we're going to go over the performances. Let's just say that 2016 was pretty strong, and, yeah, 2017 wasn't even close to as strong. And, you know, let's just start with there. I was just so inactive, and I focused my channel in the wrong directions when I was active, and it just was it was just bad all year. So we're gonna have to make some changes this year, and I'm happy to make these changes, and I'm hoping to accomplish all the goals I created this year. Okay, so yeah, those are all the stats from last year. Now let's go over the goals we had from last year. 20,000 subscribers. Nope, not even close. But yeah, whatever. We gained about 3,000 subscribers. It was good, and I'm glad to gain 3,000 more people. But it was definitely underwhelming because I was so inactive. And it kind of goes the same way with number 2. 3.5 million views in total for my YouTube channel, and I had about 2.5 million, although it says here 2.8. I think it included videos that were deleted off the channel, and yeah, it deleted those views on YouTube, so it says like 2.5 million on my channel. So 2.5 million. And then number 3, 5,000 views daily. Nope, 1.5K. So I used Social Blade to gather all my view numbers for the last, I don't know, it was the last 2 weeks when I started uploading, and I made an average through that, and I was about 1.5 thousand. So that's, yeah, still, it's not even close to what my goal intention was, but whatever. Number 4, more giveaways. And what I said in that video, I think I said 5 giveaways last video, like for the last goal video. And nope, I did like 2. And they were both TCG related. And, you know, mainly, even usually the big problem with giveaways is, you know, not having the money to do it, first of all. And second of all, a lot of the time, even when YouTubers say, oh, it's for you guys, a lot of the time it's for views and for subscribers, which turn out to be inactive, so it's a waste of time. And, you know, it just, giveaways were having a bad rap, especially in the TCG community after, you know, a lot of Darium's giveaways and stuff. And really, it just looked bad when I did giveaways, because people are like, oh, you're just doing this for views like Darium has. You know, things like that. And it's not necessarily like the thing like, okay, I want to, it's not like I didn't want to give back and I was just going for views and stuff and subscribers, but it's like the image of doing giveaways last year were really not too good. And I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. So I just decided to skip out on the giveaways. And then our last goal for 2017, yeah, well, I almost said 2016, it was upload 150 videos for 2017, and I was close, but I didn't. It was 142 uploads. But one thing that I would say for certain is that when I made this goal, I did not specify how often I uploaded my videos. And, you know, yeah, I had 145, but 3/4 of the year I wasn't uploading. And the days I were uploading, it was multi-upload days. So all my videos pretty much came out at once, like one part of the year, and then went inactive, and then another part of the year went inactive, and now I'm finally back. And it's just like, it's not, the whole goal with uploading 150 videos, it's just, it wasn't specific enough. And yes, I almost accomplished 150 videos, but still, that because of how sporadic I was during the year, like with uploading videos, I was so lacking, like consistency wise, that it really, even though I did 142 and the goal is 150, it didn't seem like I was anywhere close to that because of how bad it was. So yes, I didn't make any of my goals this year, while number 5 was technically close. But yeah, here are the goals for 2018. So 2018, I said upload 200 videos for 2018, but I specified saying that not, all at once technically. It's kind of like all spread out. So what I decided to do was, even though I said 200 videos, really what I meant to say was like upload for 200 days of the year. So if I have multi-day uploads, or multi-upload days, wow, I've mixed up my terms there, it's that it counts for one day. So I want to get 200 days worth of content, and, I would love to do more. It's just I just don't want to make it too difficult to the point where it's just like, okay, if it's even attainable, if it's not attainable, it's like, okay, well, I probably won't have any incentive in wanting to attain that goal. So, yeah. Then another thing I talked about in the same specific goal was going back to my YouTube roots when I was starting out. And when I started out, I did Let's Plays and walkthroughs and, other miscellaneous of Let's Plays and stuff. But I was riding on the success of all my TCG videos at the end of the year, which was very short term in 2016. The last couple months, January hits, and then everything drops. And I kept sticking with the TCG and like, oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. All the performance that happened in the last couple months, they're coming back. It never did. And then next thing you know it, I spent a lot of money in the TCG, and it took away from the channel video-wise. And I couldn't get any new games to play because I spent so much on the TCG. And it was a huge mistake on my part. So I'm going back to my roots. I know I talked about this in like June in my update video. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be doing more Let's Plays, less TCG. Or something. I don't know if it was June, but it was in the summer at some point. But I kind of set a video percentage between LPs and TCG. Well, I'm not going to be exactly calculating, okay, I calculate all my videos in here, oh, did I get a 90% for LPs and 10% TCG? No, but I'm not going to be doing that, but it's the mindset that I was thinking of. So, of course, it's not going to be exact, but it's basically, I'm going to be more focused on Let's Plays than TCG. And I know I'll be doing a lot of TCG stuff this year too, just because of the fact I have some stuff, just from, Christmas and some other, I bought some a long time ago that I never opened, things like that. And I'm obviously going to have some content there, and I probably will go to a few events, but I'm not going to be making TCG as my main focus of my channel, because that really what hurt me for the majority of the year last year, or at least this year still. But yeah, so 90% LPs, 10% TCG, and then LPs I specified, I said Pokemon fan games, Pokemon hacks, then hopefully some Nintendo Switch titles. So I want to do some more Nintendo Switch stuff. And then also, okay, so my second goal kind of goes together with number 1 in a way, so I'll just talk about it now. Goal number 2, streaming Nintendo Switch content on YouTube, and basically I would do online games like Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, etc. Basically I could just play with you guys, and it'd be fun. And Nintendo Switch has been out for a year. It's a pretty hot console at this point. I mean, it's sold 10 million in less than a year, which is absolutely crazy. And it's supposed to hit 14 million sales before the end of its fiscal year, which is in March. So that's absolutely spectacular. So a lot of people want Switch versus Wii U. I did a few Wii U Let's Plays, but people weren't really excited for the Wii U because, there weren't many games on it. The Switch is kind of like the exact opposite. Games are coming on the Switch, and more people are interested in the Switch, so people are going to be watching more Switch content. And obviously Pokemon's going to be coming to the Switch soon, which I specify in this goal. If Pokemon Switch releases this year, which I'm highly doubting, I believe it's not going to be coming out this year, but I mean, it's possible. And I said I would like to live stream the game content versus a traditional Let's Play, mainly because I want to try something new, and I just, it takes a bit of the fun away when I have to do all this editing and stuff, and I have to wait until I get my videos all edited and uploaded before I continue playing again. And it's just, you know, a live stream is just simpler. It's just me playing the game and you guys are there live with me and I can talk with you guys directly, which is even better. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, Pokemon Switch, I don't even think it'll be out in 2018. But if it does, I would like to live stream it this year. So, goal number 3. I still, for my subscriber goal, it's the same as last year, 20,000 subscribers. But what I did was I made little milestones. So I only made 2 milestones, so not necessarily a bunch of milestones, but what I did was 6-month increments. So I said I want to get to 15,000 by the end of June, and then 20,000 by the end of December. If I'm not real specific about that, I can be like, oh, well, it just has to be 12,000 or 20,000 at the end of the year. That's all that matters. No, I put kind of like a halfway point, you know, just to kind of have something to follow, like a path. And if something doesn't happen that first half, I really need to pick it up in the next half of the year in order to get to 20,000. So that's what I'm really going to be doing this year. I'm going to make goals that I can like climb. Like I have like a path to take versus I just say, okay, there it is right there, reach it. I just have something where I can just, you know, keep it all in mind and make it attainable, you know, within each 6 months. So then number 4, goal number 4, I put 4 million video views in total. Currently have 2.5 million. So I did the same thing with subscribers. I put the first 6 months, gained 750,000 views. Same way for the end of December, I put 750,000 views. So, I mean, I could have had it, so it was like, okay, I have 750,000 views, and then maybe I did like 1 million views for the second half of the year. But I was like, okay, let's be realistic here. I'm just going to keep it very linear, so it's just something that, you know, so I don't expect like a big surge or something at a certain time of the year, and it's like, okay, I'm just going to keep it linear and just keep it like that. So, number 5, 5,000 view averages daily at the end of 2018. Right now, 1.5 thousand, which is still good. It's pretty impressive, but, you know, being at the subscriber count I'm at, then having, you know, I was at a point on this channel with Pokemon and Surge and I was getting about 5,000 views a day daily. But I want to end the year at 5,000. I'm not going to have that surge, and then next thing you know it's like, okay, well, it's not that anymore. So really, the 5,000 views, even if I reach it at some point during the year, I want an end point of about that. I don't want it to be at one little spot versus, you know, at the end of the year finally having that average. So that's why I have it like that at the end of 2018. So sure, I mean, I could have 10,000 views like a day at some point during next year. But if I, you know, don't upload or anything and then it drops again and I'm at like 1,000 views daily at the end of the year, I still didn't meet my goal. It's because, you know, it kind of practices consistency. So there's goal number 5. Goal number 6, I said work on more collaboration projects and also finish collaboration projects. And I would like to complete at least 3 this year. So Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver split screen, I know I started uploading that it was probably like last week. I have a couple videos on the archives on my hard drive and whatever. So I have one more that's in the archives, and then the series is going to be all current. So there's that. And Neil and I will be discussing how it's all going to work, but I know we're both pretty busy. But we're trying to find ways to make our schedule more flexible. And one way we're going to be doing it, instead of being together to record, we're actually going to do Discord. And then I'm going to have him record on his computer. I'll give him a little portable external hard drive that he can put all the files to, and then he can transfer it to me, and then I can make the videos. So it's just so whenever we're available, we're like, okay, let's make a video now. Instead of like, okay, come over and we can record, because, you know, that takes time and gas, and it's not necessary. So there's that. So we're going to be trying Discord, and, you know, it's my first series doing a Let's Play through like a live, like, you know, kind of like through an app talking with somebody. Because, yeah, Neil would usually come over and then we would just sit in between the Yetis, like the Yeti mic, and then just start talking. But that's not what it's going to be like in 2018. We want to get this series done, and we want it done in good, like, we want it done well too. But we just want to get that series done. I know people were asking us, when's the next episode? then once I uploaded the last video, people were like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. And they're like, oh, when was the last time you've uploaded this? I'm excited. Are you actually continuing this? And it's like, yes, we're continuing it. So next week we would like to start that at some point. So I just have to get him the hard drive and stuff, and then I have to give him the game because he doesn't have the game with him. So I have to bring it to him with the hard drive, and yeah, we'll be all set. So it's exciting. We're happy to bring it back. And also, when I said 3 projects this year, I'm also going to be working with another YouTuber on a couple projects. And I'm not going to be discussing anything further because nothing's real official. We're just talking right now, but we would like to start a collaboration project sometime early this year. And we have a couple ideas in mind, one of them being a real big one that we might do it closer to the end of the year. But yeah, the first one's rather small and rather easy to do, kind of like, testing the waters and stuff. But yeah, once we do that and we feel like, okay, I feel confident, let's do this other series, which is definitely going to be taking a lot of time to set up. But I feel like once we set it up, it's going to be worthwhile and it's going to be fun. So definitely look forward to that project. But yeah, we're going to be giving out more details when we're ready to start the series and stuff. So goal number 7. Oh goodness. So get a new computer, as my computer is reaching 5 years old. So I got my PC 5 years ago, like I just said, and that was when Windows 8 released. And yeah, my computer's getting old. It has a 3rd Gen i5 in there, 8 gigs of RAM, and it had a pretty crappy graphics card in it to begin with, but I upgraded it to a GTX 750 Ti. But yeah, the i5 is a quad core, but it's only 3 gigahertz, and it's starting to bottleneck my computer. And plus, there's a lot of parts I'd like to get that simply are just not compatible with this computer, which is rather annoying. And I did get an Elgato this holiday season, but I can't use it because I don't have USB 3.1 in my computer. I have the HD60S, which is supposed to be for streaming, which that was the intention of why I would get it. But it's practically a paperweight in my computer because whenever I plug it in, it's like, oh, you need a faster bandwidth in order to use this. And I was like, I bought a adapter, a USB 3.1 adapter to put in my computer. Had USB-C, and it had the ports for regular USB. Turns out it was a 3.0 mislabeled on Amazon. So I just put it into a different computer and then ordered an actual 3.1 adapter. And I tried to plug it in my computer. It showed up yesterday after the flood. And I figured out my computer was working. And then I tried to put that in. And it had a port on the adapter for USB 3.1 that my computer does not have. Like a port to plug into. So yeah, I don't have the plug for that. So I can't use it. Which makes my Elgato HD60S and my my USB adapter that I bought unusable. They're paperweights. So I did email Elgato last night, and I'm hoping for a response from them soon about possibly exchanging to the other HD60 that's not for streaming, because I guess that would work better with this computer anyways. But you never know. I might have to pay like a restocking fee and then get the other one. Anyways, I don't know. It's gonna be a little obnoxious, but as soon as I can upgrade my computer, the better. I'm thinking about building or possibly just buying a real high-end computer. And I'm thinking more of building, but I'm a little bit nervous about that because I've never built a computer before. And I mean, I've watched videos on how to do it, but still, I'm just like, oh, what if I screw up and I break the processor trying to put it in? Or what if I do a static shock and completely fry the motherboard as I'm installing? Things like that. It's just, it's nerve-wracking and it's driving me nuts. But yeah, I don't know. It's either I pay double the price for a computer I can build for myself for half, or I just buy a pre-built Dell computer again and it's not going to last me very long. Which this one lasted me pretty long, but that's because I spent a lot of money on it to begin with 5 years ago. And yeah, I've been upgrading it to the point just to avoid the inevitability of upgrading. And yeah, it's at that point where I have to upgrade. So there's that. And I still need to figure out my budget for my computer. And I know I'm going to need a desktop and a laptop for college. Probably a desktop at home because I'm going to be going to a school near home. But it's going to be you know, it's just going to be at home, my desktop, and I have a semi-powerful laptop that I could use too. But I just need to figure out my budget for a desktop and a laptop. And throughout the year, this year, my earnings through YouTube is going towards that new computer. And yeah, I mean, just you guys watching my videos, just supporting me throughout my series, like, you know, just watching videos and, you know, just watching the ads, which I know a lot of people don't like, but it really does help me out, and it'll help me with upgrades, which makes your guys' experience better as I'm able to upgrade. And of course, if you want any other way to support me, I mean, I know I've always talked about starting a Patreon, but I don't know, I've kind of been on and off about that. But yeah, if you guys were interested in supporting me through Patreon, I would set one up, or I know I'm gonna be doing live streaming, so I'll enable super chats and stuff. And you guys could help me out that way and stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it. Those are all my goals for 2018. I know I talked a lot there, but that's everything. I know I wanted to make sure I wanted to go through everything and not skimp out on anything. And yeah, I think I did a good job. And I hope you guys will stick around the entire year. We're going to have a good year this year. We're not going to have a very, very poor year like we did last year. That was pathetic, and I'm really apologetic for that. That was really bad performance, like, of being consistent, and you know, and plus my focus was in the wrong place. And yeah, it's all changing. 2018. Let's start over. Let's do this right. We can do it together. So hope you guys enjoyed this goal video. And I don't know, if you guys have a YouTube channel, maybe you should implement this on your YouTube channel. It kind of gives you a little bit of accountability. So if you say something on the internet, like, I'm going to do this, it makes you want to do it. Or if you don't, it makes you look bad and it makes you feel bad. And that's exactly what happened to me right here. So yeah, and also if you want to do things, just, you know, other things, or yeah, just have predictions or goals, you can just write them down, put them in a letter, seal it off, and then open it up in 2018 on the 31st and see if you're right or wrong. You know, do whatever you want. But it's definitely a fun thing to do, and I know a lot of people do it, but I kind of want to make it more of a tradition on my channel to have a video where I make myself accountable for my actions throughout each year when it's about my YouTube channel. So that is it. Thank you for watching. If you watched this whole thing, you're truly amazing. We'll just say that. If you've sat here and listened to me talk for the last, 29 minutes? Yeah, 29 minutes without any editing. I know I have a little bit at the beginning I kind of have to cut out, but still, we talked a lot here, and I really do appreciate you guys listening, and yeah, see you guys around for 2018. Expect some great things. See you guys later.